on back. We're back. Trying to figure out where the last quest I'm missing is. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Iron. So many resources. They come to the starting zones if you want to get resources for those things. That's my tip for me next time.
Can never have enough of that.
So when I get to the next area, oh, Jesus, Jensen. Then I'm going to get Ember. I like her a lot. Larin takes a long time, so I'm going to hold off on her for a little bit. But my favorite, and I want to also get the next 3 that I have never gotten and get those with her just so I can have them. Is there? Oh, here it is. Dun, dun, dun. I might have to look up to see the port hunting's point of interest. See what I have to do to get that cleared up. Maybe just finishing the main story will do it. And weirder things have happened. Ooh, let's... What's the code? So it's... Scimitar's my favorite. Huh, I'm looking at that. Are so expensive. Alright, I just looked at the house. I might save up and get that eventually. I should be able to take that for all the work I did for you.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. Then we leave for Betnik, an orc island that hasn't yet joined the Covenant. I hope to change that. Lembor's happy to go home. She may try to thank you with ale. My advice? Make it to 6 mugs. You'll have a friend for life.
Will do. You know, somehow I was trying to mix up the starting races, but because I wasn't paying attention, I inadvertently got all of my 3 starter classes where they need to be, so...
When my crew turned traitor, I never thought I'd see Betnik again. Feels good.
What now?
Head into town and get a drink. This is home, and we'll be here for a while. Here's your cut of the take from the heist. Careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but I'm working on that. Feel free to check out Stone Tooth Fortress. Maybe you'll meet a nice orc.
Why should they join the Covenant?
They aren't fools, proud as the Seamount clan are. They can't deny the Covenant's strength in numbers, and they'll make a mountain of coins selling weapons to our alliance.
All right. Another house to check out. The plan is to eventually get a house everywhere. Have them all.
Please, I need to buy food.
Keep your weapon sheathed, newcomer. Good thing you sailed in with Captain Colleen. Outsiders aren't welcome on Betnik, especially not now.
Why not?
Bloodthorn cultists attacked the fortress. You're lucky you don't look like them, or you'd have a spear in your belly.
Looks like the attack failed.
Of course, we slaughtered most. The rest fled. They stole something from the chief, but we'll get it back. We'll mop them up as soon as Chief Tazgul raises the army. You want to know more? Ask Lambour.
Alright, I'll go find her. Just let me unlock this. Station. Oh, and the bank is here though, that's good. Alright, so we can go to the bank. Then we're gonna go do Ember. Been a long time since I've been here. Very long time. Like PlayStation a long time ago. PlayStation 4 a long time ago.
I've got a lot to do here.
That's your hole.
This was part of a larger plan, I'm sure of it.
What happened?
The Bloodthorn cult assaulted the fortress. They were repulsed, but they stole a Breton scroll the orcs found here long ago. Chief Tazgul thinks the attack failed, but I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
The cultists retreated after the initial assault. They came here to steal that scroll, I'm sure of it. But why? Have they set a trap for us? We must know before the chief decides to attack.
How can I help?
Start with Shaman Laganik. She witnessed Bloodthorn rituals in the Carved Hills. She's waiting by the Longhouse south of here. Cultists were also seen at Morriselli to the north, and Grimfield west of here.
What can you tell me about Morriselli?
It's an Ayleid ruin. Years ago, Breton raiders attacked us. An outnumbered patrol held there for weeks until they were wiped out. Later, our army destroyed the raiders. It's just a ruin, really. I don't know what the Bloodthorn want with it.
What about Grimfield? That's an ominous name.
It's a graveyard. Not ours. Breton. When we conquered the islands hundreds of years ago, War Chief Isgul left it intact out of respect for our enemies. We don't desecrate graves, but the Bloodthorn cult will. Plenty of fresh bodies.
And what about the Carved Hills? What do you know about them?
It's mostly wilderness. There are Ayleid ruins, but they were looted long ago. I don't know what the Bloodthorns want there, but Laganik might know more.
Alright. Alright, so bank there. Let's get back to let's get the quests. That's nice that once you do it once, you get it unlocked.
Shut up. I don't snore.
get it unlocked.
Yeah,
We need
right.
to go do it.
I'm out of here.
Over here, I could use your help.
Okay. Where am I going? This feels new.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
There's Yep. I remember. I know y'all have seen this quest twice now, but it's still a fun quest. Worth doing. Okay, worth looking at. I don't think I did that last time. One flower? Look at me, I'm starting to recognize flowers by the way they look. It's pretty sad, really, to think about it.
Is that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
Get back here, you stupid thing!
I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you look like someone who's good at cleaning up messes. I've got a big one for you, if you're up for it. I'd pay you for your time, but I need someone quick on their feet. This mess is turning into a crisis.
So what's going on?
I was experimenting with a spell while my mentor, Magister Iran, was away, but the magic went awry. If it doesn't get dealt with, it's going to spread beyond this area and harm a bunch of innocent people. I can't fix it on my own, so I need help.
How can I help?
I need to develop a counterspell, but first the protective wards around the area need to be restored by someone other than myself, so I don't taint the magic. That's where you come in. Like I said, if you help, I can pay.
I'll help reset the wards.
Hold still. You'll need this unless you want to spend the next few hours as the sheep. Not as glamorous as it sounds. And here, take these crystals. You'll need them to restore the wards. The first one is in the meadow just up the hill to the north.
So what do these wards normally do?
Mostly they serve to keep errant magic inside Tordriak's boundaries. You know, the standard 3 points of protection thing.
Unfortunately, my spell kicked those wards in the teeth. They're not protecting anything now.
So why can't you restore the wards?
The spell I created has my magical mark on it, if that makes sense. There are certain types of magic that can be affected by their creator, intentionally or not. Messing with forces already attuned to you can have unpredictable results.
So if you tried restoring the wards, it might make things worse.
Exactly. Magic is powerful and great and all that, but it can be pretty sensitive. Fussy, Magister Irin likes to say. And since my spell is already wreaking havoc across Tordreak, I'd rather not take any unnecessary risks while fixing it.
Who are you?
The name's Ember. Well, technically it's a nickname, but it's all I use. I'm Magister Irin's apprentice. I think he regrets taking me on sometimes, but he's got a big heart. He saw that I had no formal training and told me to come here to learn.
And where is here exactly?
This is Tordreak. There's a big wizard's tower. You can't miss it. I've been living there with Magister Irin, plus a few people who keep up the grounds and the tower itself. All of whom have been affected by my spell, I'd guess.
Alright, I'll take care of your wards. Anytime you can unlock me? Oh, I'm almost level 13. Isn't that something?
Here we are. I'm going to cast a little... That's one ward restored. Let's go fix the next one. It's in the glade just west of here. I really should have paid more attention to Magister Irin when he was explaining how these protective wards work. I should have paid more attention to him in general, actually. The next one is in the glade. It's just across the way to the west.
Will restoring the wards return everything to normal here?
Unfortunately, no. The wards are just to keep the unstable magic inside the bounds of Tordrea. That way, I can work on a counterspell without worrying about the original spell spreading.
How did you know about the wards in the first place?
Magister Irin made sure I knew what they were and what purpose they served as soon as he took me on as an apprentice. He wanted me to be familiar with as much as Tordreac as possible, or at least the parts that keep it safe.
Alright, let's head out.
Here we are. I'll make sure nothing gets in our way. Oh, you're a natural. Maybe you should have been Magister Irin's apprentice. Now the Morrowind has her eye on you.
Wards. I don't know if she has any.
This is the last one. Let's get this over with. That's all the wards. Let's talk outside.
The
I
feeling
need to
like
figure
the
out
night
what to do next.
the other one is.
Stupid moats. I know my rogue spell is to blame for most of the weirdness happening around Tordreok, but it almost seems like these damned moats are becoming dangerous. They're doing more than just mischievous magic. Fish biscuits. I need to figure this out.
Why would they turn dangerous?
I'm not sure. The moats aren't new. They're always hanging around Tordreok. I think they're drawn to places like this. But there was nothing in my spell that should have made them act malevolent. And there are a lot more around than usual.
Should we do something about them?
Yes, I can make traps to contain them, but I'm still worried about their behavior. While I work on the traps, could you head into the tower and look to Magister Iron's things? He might have a book with more information about the moats.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
See if you can find anything in the tower about the moats. I'll meet you there and start on the traps.
That's a lot.
Relax, Tressa. I'm working on it.
You better work fast, because when Magister Iron... What the... Oh!
All right. That was a little funny.
Once I get backward, I don't know. That would be cool. There's a staff here. I should be able to grab that.
You in here? Did you find anything useful about the... I finished the traps. Once we set them up, they should take care of the moats. Then I can sort out the livestock and hold Tressa, and at some point create a counterspell to fix everything for good. Did you learn anything useful?
Found a book that mentions the wind spirit associated with the moats in this area.
Oh, I read that one, with the wind sorrow lady, right? Oh, what if my spell disturbed her and that's why the moats are acting up? That's troubling, and also a problem for future Ember. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Or two things, actually.
Which are?
The traps are finished, but the livestock and Hildressa are still a problem. I want to figure out a way to return them all to their natural forms before the illusion does any damage. Could you set the traps while I do that?
Sure.
Here, I'll mark some places to set the traps. They're in a pack by the work tables outside. While you do that, I'll figure out how to fix the livestock and Hildressa. Then I can work on my counterspell. Meet me by the livestock pens when you're done.
Alright, I'll go set the traps.
Good luck setting up the traps. I'll meet you by the livestock pens when you're finished.
to be a better source for your alchemy practice.
That is why I wanted her. She was a whiny little bitch. Spotted those across the way. Sorry, it's not jump sides.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
And you didn't like the damn me picking up a butterfly? Screw you. Ah, I see a hyacinth. Give her magic spoon.
All right, let's get you two. You're back! The traps worked, didn't they? See? I told you I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Speaking of which, I think I figured out a way to return the livestock to their original forms.
Oh.
I made something. I know it looks like a spoon, but, well, technically it is a spoon, but I enchanted it. And I call it the Spoon of Undo. I just tested it on those chickens. It removes the illusions perfectly.
So why is it so important to remove the illusions from the livestock?
Normally I wouldn't bother, but illusions can be disorienting and cause terrible headaches. I don't want any of the animals suffering while I come up with my counterspell. Oh, and Huldressa. I suppose I don't really want her suffering either.
What can I do to help?
Here, take the Spoon of Undo. If you could run around and fix the livestock and Huldressa, that will give me a chance to finally whip up this counterspell. By the time you're finished, I'm sure I'll have something figured out.
Alright, I'll take your enchanted spoon and help the livestock. You go work on your counterspell.
Just look around for people making animal noises. I'm sure they won't be hard to find. And tell them I'm sorry when you change them back, would you? As for Huldressa, I'm all in favor of leaving her as a guar. Just kidding. Kind of.
So how does this Spoon of Undo work?
It sounds cute when you say it. It's a pretty simple reversing enchantment. It should counteract the magic from the motes and dispel the illusion. Basic stuff. Not even I can mess up.
You think the animals will let me use the Spoon of Undo on them?
Well, they're still animals. They might run around a bit, but I doubt they'll make it too difficult for you. They're not exactly geniuses. Personally, if I was a sheep and got turned into a human, I think I'd go off on an adventure.
So what were you trying to do with your experiment in the first place?
I wasn't trying to turn animals into people, I swear. I had a theory about animating the inanimate. One of Magister Irin's texts gave me the idea. That's probably why he locks so many of his books away, now that I think about it.
What will Magister Irin do if he returns before we fix everything?
Well, I'm hoping to avoid that scenario. But if it does happen, I'm not sure. He's an odd one. I'm too old for him to punish, and he's not really the type to dole out discipline anyway. I think he'd be disappointed, which is so much worse.
Alright, let me go do this.
I'll be in the tower working on the counterspell. Come find me when you're done.
Come back here, you cow.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers. I guess this is a fight now.
Where are they? Are these people turned into sheep? Oh, here you are. Come back here, you sheep person. Let's go turn the grouchy old woman back. She's gonna be really mad. She just ran around the outer edge. Fine. But she won't stop running.
Was I just a guar? This is all Ember's fault. Oh, I feel strange. It was quite unpleasant. Thank you for saving me. I know I'm nothing to gawk at, but I prefer to look like this instead of a guar.
You alright now?
All right. She made me look like a guar. What do you think? I told Magister Aaron that Ember was trouble the moment she showed up. Trouble, I said. But did he listen?
Ember and I are working to sort everything out.
There wouldn't be anything to work out if that careless Khajiit would listen more and mind her elders. She's brash and often quite rude. Why am I standing here talking to you? I'm going back to my kitchen, and I may just have a glass of brandy.
You do you. Have you noticed how I always seem to end up going the wrong way around these places?
That wasn't right.
That didn't sound good.
I assume Tressa is back to her charming self. I've run into a problem. I have good news and bad news. The good news is that I've nearly finished my counterspell, but I need to find a tome called The Mirrored Way to complete it. I know Magister Aaron has it, but it's not with the rest of his books. That's the bad news.
And why is that bad news?
Because if the Mirrored Way isn't with the rest of his things, it's probably locked away in his arcane library. The library he specifically forbids me from entering. The tome I need has to be in there. Without it, I can't make the counterspell.
So what should we do?
Magister Irin has warned me not to enter his library 1,000 times. But these are special circumstances. There will probably be some magical traps inside meant to keep me out. So I'll need your help getting the book while I deal with them.
Alright, I'll help you get the book.
Once we find the mirrored way in Magister Irin's library, I can finish my counterspell. I just hope the old man wasn't serious about putting something dangerous inside to keep me out. He was definitely kidding. Had to be. Come on, let's go.
So what kind of magical traps do you think we'll run into?
Not sure. I picked the lock on the place as soon as I figured out he didn't want me getting in there. He's since put up protections and told me to stay out unless I have his permission. I'm sure he's got some kind of ward or barrier set up.
So you were able to enter his arcane library just by picking the lock?
It wasn't hard. Mages like Magister Irin tend to think in very magical ways. They'll put magic reinforcements over every inch of a place, but forget a few pins and a good ear can foil them. And to be fair to him, I'm a very good lockpick.
How'd you get so good at lockpicking?
Necessity. I wasn't exactly raised in the lap of luxury, not even in the lap of genteel poverty for that matter. You get good at things like that if you don't want to be hungry, or caught by guards or angry merchants.
Alright, let's do
Follow
this.
me. The library's downstairs. Give me just a moment to pick the lock. All right, let's get in and out as quick as we can.
A lot of good stuff in here, or there can be.
Don't sense anything. Maybe the old man was bluffing. Fish biscuits! I warned you, Ember. Targeting me. I'll figure out a way there. You just focus on getting to work.
I was blocking it. Make sure to get all the loot first. Sorry, Ember. I don't know if I did these two. I probably did those and you're gonna yell at me for wasting your time, but hey.
Magister Irin really didn't want me getting in there, huh? I have to admire the dedication. I didn't know the old man had it in him. He had something to target me specifically. What a sneaky old goat. Good thing I had you with me. You managed to get the book, right? Let me see it.
Yeah, here you go.
Let me take a look. No, not that. That would be bad. What about this? Oh, here it is. It's Amahan ist Exis, not Gahan Amexis is. Good thing I checked. See? That's personal growth right there.
What does that even mean?
Two different arcane glyphs. They do entirely different things when written and pronounced aloud. The second one is what I need for my counterspell. Now, all that's left is to get to the old ritual circle and cast this. I'll need your help again.
Alright, ready when you are.
The counterspell should set everything right in Tordrayak. Things will be just as Magister Irin left them, and I won't have to face his furrowed brow. I'll need your help at the ritual site. Casting a spell this big is a two-person job.
Why can't you just cast your counterspell here?
The old ritual circle is a place of power, and I'm going to need all the help I can get. I plan to draw on the magic there to help strengthen my counterspell. Magister Irin told me about it. This probably isn't how he wanted to implement the lesson.
You think the Wind Sorrow spirit is actually here?
Maybe? Old tales and myths always start from some truth at some point in time. The moats around here seem to be affected by more than my spell, is all I'm saying. I always expect the worst. I find it helpful.
So what do you think we might find at the ritual site?
If luck is with us, maybe just some irritated wildlife we can deal with as we've done before. Or some of the bolder moats. But if there is some truth to the ancient tales, then maybe we find some sort of really cranky wind spirit.
Alright, let's do this.
The ritual circle is just up the hill. I'll meet you there.
That's where we come down, Mads. Sorry, I didn't know she was going to attack you.
I'm here. I'm here.
We need to set the
First,
ritual
we need to
flames.
set the
There's
ritual
three
flames.
around the
There's
site.
3 around the site.
Ah, what? Why were you talking to me twice?
Light the 3 ritual flames here. I'll get the ones on the altar.
Take care of Wind Sorrow.
Not my rest, foul creature.
Almost there. It's done. The spell is set. Follow me. We should be able to see it materialize. Any second now. We did it!
That's cool.
Come on, let's get back to the tower.
Used to work under these conditions. I was turned into a guar. A guar!
Of course, full dresser. I promise to address the situation.
See that you do.
Huldressa sold me out, didn't she?
Let me speak to your associate first, Ember. So, you were witness to the events here, and as I understand it, you had a hand in bringing them to an end. For that, I thank you. And if you'll indulge me, I do have a few lingering questions. What in the world happened?
Ember had a spell go awry.
I don't know what I expected, leaving her to her own devices here, even temporarily. Ember and Trouble are old friends. I can still feel the repercussions of this spell gone awry, as you say. Do I have you to thank for rectifying it?
Ember already had an idea how to fix it before I got here. I just helped her.
I see. As trying as she can be, she truly is a talented mage. She can be impatient, Given her natural inclination to magic, it's understandable. I always knew I was perhaps not the best teacher for her.
What do you mean?
I took her in because I knew I couldn't leave someone as skilled and impulsive as her to her own devices. But I have neither the time nor aptitude to teach her properly. It's my own failing. Speak to her, would you? I must collect my thoughts.
Alright, I'll talk to Ember.
Don't worry. Ember isn't in any trouble. While I am not pleased about my traumatized cook, I must concede that everything is back in order and the consequences of Ember's magic weren't dire. Still, I must consider what to do now.
Is Ember a difficult student?
I don't mean to give the impression that Ember is incapable of learning. That's not the case. She's a bright mage, one of the brightest I've ever seen. Everything I've taught her, she's taken to like flame to parchment. But therein lies the problem.
How so?
Well, just like a flame, Ember wants to devour everything around her. Her appetite for knowledge is ceaseless. That's good quality in a mage, but not necessarily one I'm equipped to deal with. By my own admission, I'm methodical, cautious, by the books.
And Ember isn't.
Exactly right. Ember needs someone who can keep up with her. Someone who thrusts themselves headlong into adventure so that she may temper herself and her magic beside them. Perhaps when I was younger, I could have been that for her, but not now.
Alright. Take it easy.
Hey, you. Let's talk while Magister Irin collects his thoughts. I thought Magister Irin would be as mad as a wet dragon, but he looks amused. It's probably because he's wanted to turn Tressa into a guard at some point. He just won't admit it. And the fact that we fixed it all before he got here helped.
You think he will push you harder at your magic studies now?
Well, I've been thinking. I'm grateful to Magister Irin, but sitting and reading about magic has little appeal to me. This whole thing just proved to me that I'm too restless here. I want to do magic, not just study it. Go on adventures, see things.
Are you saying you want to leave toward Drea?
I think it's time. I've been given good training here, but I still have a lot to learn. For me, the best teachers are curiosity and experience. I learn best by doing, so I need to get out in the world and continue my training.
So what's next for Ember the Sorcerer?
Ember the Sorcerer. I like the sound of that, but that can come later. First, take this. It's not much, but you deserve it. I think we made a good team today. If you ever need a sorcerer who has your back, let me know. We'd have some fun.
You sure would.
Magister Irin, I'm grateful for your teachings and your patience, but I think it's time for me to move on.
The world is an excellent teacher for one of your talents, Ember. Do write me occasionally.
I should go pack my things. And say goodbye to Tressa. Not a chance.
Alright, let's head to the Way Shrine, head back to that other place. You know, I just was thinking, Orc and Klingon are very similar languages. Sorry. These are dire wolves. That's the place. Let me go clean up my inventory. We'll get started on the next quests. That's where all the training stuff is. there's an outfit station too. What I wanted. Outfit station. There it is. Here's the outfit station. Working. Alright, so that's done. Where do I want to head to first? And then the gates. Not quite done.
Have pity.
I updated my outfits, colors. I wish I could take the face off. I'm gonna have to start looking at the store for a new gear set where I like. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more equipment management. Is there a stable? No? Okay.
That fool girl. She doesn't know what she... Outlander, have you met Lokra, the chief's daughter? She has a fascination with the lives of adventurers like you. It's unfortunate.
And why is that?
As chief daughter, her duty is to be wed to another clan, to forge an alliance. Some seek to escape this honor. Lokra is on the verge of such a mistake. Perhaps you could dissuade her.
This seems like a clan affair.
It is because you are not of our clan that she might listen to you. If she departs without the blessing of the clan, she will be in exile. We cannot lose our only daughter, nor is Lokra ready to face the life of the clanless.
Alright, I'll talk to her.
No mystery where to find Lokra. Check the docks. She'll be there, staring at your ship, if she hasn't already snuck aboard.
So Lokra isn't your daughter?
Moloch's hand, no. If she were, we would not have these troubles. She is the daughter of Shulg, Tazgol's hearthwife. That one's softness has made Lokra selfish and difficult.
You don't get along with Shulg?
I pay her no mind. I only wish I'd given Tazgol a daughter. My boys are strong, but the clan needs more daughters.
You mentioned the clan's blessing. They won't give it to Lokra?
Rarely does a clan permit a daughter to leave, and never without cause. Lokra is the chief's only daughter. We need her to do her duty. If she leaves without permission, well, clanless life is never easy.
That seems a little harsh.
Most outsiders view orcs as savage beasts. We have many enemies. We must be harsh to survive.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
I trust you are here to help. Dark rituals are being performed around the island. I first smelled the corruption on the wind. Then my shaman found evidence at an Ayleid ruin nearby.
Who is performing the rituals?
The same cult that attacked the fortress. I sense a link between the attack and the rituals. There is a way to be certain. Chief Tazgol has forbidden me from pursuing this, so I ask you to.
How?
By the bridge to the south is a totem. Those who touch it see visions. It may show you a vision that links the attack to the rituals I feel corrupting the island. Follow wherever the vision leads you.
Alright, will do.
You journey into danger. Choose your steps carefully.
How can I see these visions?
The land remembers those who tread upon it, for good or ill. The totem taps into these memories and shows us the ghosts of the past.
Alright. That is where we are going to stop. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. When we come back, we will finish doing some of this stuff.
What do you want?
Filtrator in here? Oh, I guess not. Anyway, yeah. So when we come back, we're going to start working on the main quest for the storyline, or the main quest for this area. See if we can knock it out. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, you guys are the best. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.